Hello, everyone. I'm truly excited today. I've got a very inspiring lady with me on the SDJ podcast. I don't know where to start because she's got so many feathers to her hat. So let me put down a few. She is a writer, a luxury consultant, an interior, a columnist, TEDx speaker, a social activist, a philanthropist, and I can truly go on and on. So I don't know where to stop. So I'm truly, truly excited to have her with me on the show. And we're going to know a little bit insights on her inspiring journey with everyone and look forward to having this candid chat with her. So, welcome, Nisha, to this new episode of mine. And I'm truly thrilled to have you. And I'm so glad you took out some time. It's always an honor to do this candid chat with you. So, to begin with, I'll straight get down to it. A writer, a columnist, a luxury consultant, interiors, there's so many labels to you. But when you look at the mirror, who is Nisha Jamwal?
I think when I look at the mirror, I see a warrior. I see someone who's come out and landed on my feet um, despite many challenges, I think.
Okay.
I see someone who has been audacious, who has not followed the herd, not followed norms, not been, daunted by life and been unafraid to chart my own course without caring about opinions or about what people will say.
Okay.
I look at somebody who's really been vulnerable but also been strong. It's a strange combination, I know, but it is the truth, Siddhant.
Okay. So, you've been through a lot, personally and professionally, what does, resilience look like, when it comes to you? And was there any point in life you felt like giving up?
Resilience looks like me. It looks like a person who doesn't bear grudges or get angry for a long time. Resilience looks like a person who springs back um, very fast. Resilience looks like a person who looks their best regardless of what they're feeling like inside. Resilience looks like a person who forgives and forgets and moves on.
Okay.
And I think, Siddharth, you've caught me on a day when I am feeling a little vulnerable. So I hope I can pull off your chat with resilience.
Okay.
Yes, there have been times I have wanted to give up. There have been times when I've felt sad.
Okay.
But when I look at life and I meet other people, I think a lot of people feel like that. I don't think it's unusual. I think every life has ups and downs.
Right.
It's just that we look at our own lives, our own battles look the most important and the most um, challenging. But I think that's a very selfish point of view because when I look at people fighting cancer, when I look at people who lose their loved ones, or when I look at people who are struggling with very things we take for granted,
Right.
like food, cars, or even just the heat.
Right.
There's only just 1% of the nation that even has access to hot water or air conditioners.
Yeah.
So I selfish point of view, and I think as we get on in life, we just have to thank the Almighty for every single step. I mean, a friend was just, with a stomach ache last week, and he discovered lymphoma, cancer of the stomach. So
Mm.
from where I'm looking at life today, um, it looks like we have to be grateful for every second because
Wow.
it's unpredictable and anything can happen any moment.
Right.
You, before this podcast, were tucking your kids in.
Yeah.
Um, you're a great father to do that. I think you're a great father to. I thought about it. I mean, I just read your message and I said, wow, what a great father. He wants to tuck his children in and then come to a podcast. I think the kids should be grateful and you should be grateful. And I think I should be grateful for people who, when I walk into the airport, they, lay out the red carpet for me.
Yeah.
Or when I go into restaurant, they think somebody great has come. I'm grateful for every second of
Right.
my life. And that's what resilience looks like. But if you think I've just, swept through it all, and if you think I haven't wanted to give up, then I'd be lying. I've wanted to give up, yes. I wanted to sit on a sofa and cry. But just like we go to the, when somebody's crying, I tell them, listen, just like you go to the bathroom, do your stuff and flush it,
Yeah.
go cry, flush it, get on.
Right.
So that's the attitude I've used in my life. I've uh, cried, had a cup of tea or a hot shower, and gone on with life.
Okay.
But
You
there
know,
are days things seem painful. You
yeah.
feel like crying. And maybe I'm more vulnerable than other people. I don't know. But I do feel like crying, and I do cry sometimes. And I'm just hoping I don't cry on your podcast.
Okay. You've achieved so much in life. You've had such a different career than most people, but I'm sure you have set goals for yourself. If I look at Nisha probably 5 or 10 years down the line, what is the vision that you hold for yourself? What are those targets you must have set for yourself that you want to reach?
Okay, Siddhant, I want to answer this in two parts. First
Okay.
part is I never want to please anyone or prove any points to the world.
Okay.
So I did everything my heart desired.
Right.
Because I was told very early on that, listen, if you do so many things, you're not going to get success in anything,
Right.
and you're going to be a all trades. And I'm okay with that. I was okay with that.
Okay.
I was not looking for pleasing anyone or making the headlines. I was looking to live all my dreams.
Right.
I was looking to do everything like a child in a at Hamleys, play all the games and play with all the. I was not looking to make a mark or become Elon Musk. I was looking at being Nisha Jamvwal.
Right.
So that's why I did everything I set out to do. And Krishna is very kind that I managed to attain success in nearly everything I set out to do. That's the benevolence of the Almighty. I don't take credit for that.
Right.
Um, Having said which, the second part of your question was, what does my life look 10 years down the line? From where I am right now,
Yeah.
what 10 years down the line looks like is doing things for people, you know, for helping many people I want to help.
Right.
Lots of people who look to me for guidance, and I want to mentor lots of people. I also want to make India accessible, which means for people who keep asking me what is accessible, it means making India wheelchair friendly.
Right.
India is not a wheelchair friendly country.
Right.
It's the only country in the world where if you fracture your knee, God forbid, or if somebody's parents use a walking stick, it's a country that it's very unforgiving. It's unkind. People are genuinely not aware of the fact that you need aero bridges, ramps, and lifts.
Right.
So they make homes which have many steps, and they make restaurants which have many steps, and cinema halls have um, restrooms which don't have ramps. So somebody who goes to see a movie can't go to the restroom,
Right.
and somebody who goes to the movie can't go into the theater because there are steps.
Right.
So I'm looking at making India more accessible. And that was one of the mandates of Prime Minister Modi, who I think is a very sensitive and kind Prime Minister. That's a
Right.
personal opinion. Um, I'm looking to Amit Shah and Prime Minister for help, and they give the help very kindly. They are very kind people. And a lot of the film stars who I reached out to, who are personal friends, have endorsed my mission.
Okay.
I'm also looking at writing my life story to inspire youngsters who feel life is impossible.
Right.
I'm looking to inspire young girls and boys who want to commit suicide and say, hey, don't take that step,
Right.
because I've been there, and we have to move on, and we have to give a little time for life to work itself out. I want to inspire all the people who feel it's difficult. I want
Right.
to inspire them by saying, "Hey, don't do that because your parents have, cleaned your nappies, begged principals for admission. They have taught you math and economics. and helped you pass your exams, bought you clothes, held your hands. It's not your life to end it. It's given to you by your parents and by the Almighty. Don't be selfish and self-centered and go to Wali ceiling for to the Qutub Minar and jump. You know, I want to inspire people to be more kind to their parents and to the people who've been partners in their life. Siddhant, to get where you have or I have
Yeah.
or anyone has, to reach the age of 30 and 35
Right.
and 40, uh, takes a lot of people. It's not your own life. You're tucking your kids in, right?
Yeah.
So it's your, it's their life is your
Yeah.
uh, enterprise also.
Right.
So I want to inspire people to not take their lives.
Right.
So that's what my life looks like 10 years down the line to achieve these missions.
Okay. That's really actually a really nice thing to say, because I think everything needs the right place and you need to prioritize things in a nice way, and that is
And
what,
the people who have, in the scriptures, it says, Matebhyo pitebhyo kamal charnebhyo nama.
right.
It means that at the lotus feet of your parents, you lay your life,
Yeah.
You are no one to take your own life. And
Right.
I feel very angry when people do that because they are hurting all those teachers and principals and tuition teachers and parents and mamas and mommies and masis who've been part of your life. How
Right.
dare they do?
Right.
And so I want to write my life story to inspire people to say that there was a moment in my life when I felt I'd lost everything, and I picked up the pieces and built my life brick by brick. And I think we can all do that.
You know what? So when you're saying all this, I just reflects my life because I was suffering from type 2 diabetes and I reversed my type 2 diabetes. At one point I wanted to give up. I thought that, it's all over and now my sugar levels are going haywire and I was really obese, and but then I thought that, it's not only you suffering, your family suffers with you seeing you in that state. So that gave me a
Absolutely.
reality check, seeing my daughters, seeing my own mom, my wife, everyone having those the tears in their eyes, that now he wants to give up. But that took made me stronger, took me as a challenge, my willpower became stronger. I started making a mission that, that I will, no matter what, come back to myself. I will reverse this. I'll change my lifestyle. And with a lot of determination and hard work, it's been 3 years now, I'm diabetic free.
Wow,
So,
congratulations. And,
thank,
all the people who've got to diabetes, cancer,
yeah,
lots of problems should hear what we have to say, because I think life is about picking up, the great things and looking at the half full and moving on.
right,
Because there's even cancer is fully curable.
right,
So and the world is moving very fast, and with I
yeah,
think it's going to be greater, because a lot of conundrums that the human mind was taking years to solve,
right,
AI is solving now
yes,
faster.
yeah,
So we are looking at a world which is moving very positively and fast,
right,
and I think be a little more positive.
right. Also, I want to know, in terms of today, the luxury space has evolved so much, but is it for you till today, you think that it's all about brands and exclusivity, or, now it's come to a place where it's more of authenticity and inner peace for you?
I think for me, luxury is first of all about we see in Kung Fu Panda. It's about inner peace,
Right.
like Yoda says in Star Wars,
Yeah.
and Master Shifu says in Kung Fu Panda. It's about inner peace.
Okay.
It's luxury is first of all about time.
Right.
It's about travel. It's about experiences. It's not about belts and shoes and cars.
Right.
Yes, of course, there is a part of luxury which is about, sitting in a comfortable home, in a
Right.
great interior, about wearing great shoes and belts. Yes,
Yeah.
but that's a little past. In the new world, wellness, time, having a great relationship with your spouse, having your parents by your side.
Yeah.
That's luxury for me.
Right.
I work in the world of luxury. I'm
Right.
endorsing brands, I'm hosting events for the biggest brands in the world.
Right.
But luxury is about having friendships that last lifetimes.
Right.
Having luxury is about having people, those few, three, four people who understand and appreciate you.
Right.
For me, luxury is about being able to sit on a podcast and be honest, like I am being with you,
Yeah.
not having a mask
Master.
facade,
Right.
about showing in your armor, about
Yeah.
showing vulnerability. That's luxury.
Right.
In a fast moving world where there are lots of, great moments, but there is also a lot of challenge. The Gen Z, the Gen Alpha has more challenges than you and I had.
Right.
Able to face those challenges and wake up every morning with a positive state of mind is luxury. And I apologize, Siddhant, if I'm sounding very philosophical today, but I see life from this vantage point.
Right.
I see it as, yes, I see it as yachts and cars and good clothes and feathers and tassels and friends. But it's a smorgasbord of a combination
Right.
of great things, because there's no point having great materialism if you don't have great friends and parents and a spouse and time to enjoy it.
Of course.
And for me, the greatest luxury is travel, because it takes you away from your everyday routine, and it takes you to a space where you can switch off a little bit. You can
Right.
meditate.
Right. I can't agree more because, at times, life becomes too monotonous and you always want to like switch
No,
off.
I have to interject. It becomes, it has challenges, Siddhant.
Right.
Monotony is the privy purse of the very entitled people. I think it's more about becoming challenging. There are things that take a toll on you, and when you travel, you're able to take time out of the challenges of your life.
Right. Nisha, there are a lot of young women. I believe in women empowerment. So there are a lot of young women, who probably don't have access to a lot of things, in life, and but they still have the determination to make it big in the world of creativity, in the work as an
Right.
entrepreneur. What is that one message you'd like to give from your side to them so they feel more empowered, in terms of
I have
today?
a message, Siddhant. I have two very important messages. One is, there's no free lunch. You work hard.
Right.
If anyone thinks I arrived where I arrived very easily, they are wrong. It takes effort, it takes determination, it takes discipline, it takes dedication. I also had very big dreams, but I've earned my big dreams.
Right.
A second message I have is, please, all youngsters, please don't just become influencers and take shortcuts.
Right.
I mean, I don't mind if you do it as an aside, but tomorrow, if there's no Instagram, like there's no
Yeah.
TikTok in
Yeah.
India,
Yeah.
you'll be begar. You'll be
Yeah.
without a job.
Exactly.
So please have a concrete career plan and do this influencer business as an aside.
Right.
Because there has to be real, tangible professionalism and a career plan, and there has to be plan B.
Right.
So, my very big message to everyone is, very few people, even whether it's Jeff Bezos or Elon Musk or Prime Minister Modi, or you look at anyone, Shah Rukh
Mm.
Khan,
Right.
Jeffrey Archer, anyone. It takes time. For instance, recently BBC Streets of Gold profiled me and took me on as an opinion shaper. It took hours of dedicated shooting. It took hours of showing up at the right time, ill or unill.
Right.
Um, I did Netflix Bad Boy Billionaires. I had to be there to shoot.
Right.
I've been writing a column for the last 25 years. I've been writing a column on relationship management
Mm.
for Asian Age, for Free Press Journal. I write a column called Nisha's Mumbai. It takes burning the midnight oil. It takes dedication, ill, unill, staff, no staff, whatever. You
Mm.
have to show up. You have to
Sure.
work hard.
Right.
So my message to Jen, whatever,
Yeah.
and all the women you're talking about, Siddhant, today was Monisha Koirala's birthday.
Yeah.
And she said, Nisha, people try to diminish you. Very few people try to enhance you.
Right.
And you are a friend who's always been with me, enhanced me.
Right.
Women have to support women. They have to be there for each other, since you're talking about women achievers.
Yeah.
Don't pull each other down. You don't have to compete. There's place for Shah Rukh Khan, Amir Khan, and Salman Khan.
Right.
Why is there competition? You have to hug each other, lift each other, because when you lift each other, you rise.
Right.
There's no place for competition. I mean, it's a very obsolete concept.
Right.
The concept is of rising with each other. Success breeds success. So look at people like Sushmita Sen. They're always lifting each other up. She's always lifting women around her. So my message is work hard, play hard, lift people around you. Don't spend time being bitter, envious, and jealous about your friends. Be
Right.
kind. Say good things about your friends.
Right.
That's my message. And it's an important, important message.
Yeah.
And of course, what I said in your earlier question is don't give up. Don't think of things like suicide.
Right.
It's incorrect. It's a sin.
Right.
I never use sin, but it's a sin to commit suicide.
Right. I couldn't agree more. God's given us such a precious life. I think one needs to make the most out of it. And I couldn't agree
And
also.
yours to give up.
Yeah.
It's your parents, your people, it's your nannies, it's your friends.
Right.
Everyone has contributed.
Right. So now that comes to a fun segment, Nisha. This is the rapid fire round, which I'm going to ask you more quick questions just to know you more personally. So to begin with, I'll start. Your go-to excuse to skip a boring party.
I don't need an excuse. I skip parties all the time. I want to sit in my Radai and see Netflix with my beloved. I love his company. He's funny, he's humorous, he's invigorating. And I skip parties all the time. I know that my social media looks very active, but trust me, there are times I just go for 10 minutes.
Okay.
It's only thing where I really love, like I love Monisha Koirala. So I know we had an earlier date,
Yeah.
at around
Yeah.
come late in the evening because I stayed through. I was one of the last people to leave because we sat, held hands, and we celebrated right to the end.
Right.
That's where I, invest my time when I love somebody. But
Mm.
if it's, people who want you there and care for you, but you just can't spare that much time, I go for 10 minutes to half an hour.
Okay.
But my favorite excuse is not an excuse, it's reality. My beloved awaits me.
Okay.
Everyone knows he's jammy, and I want to be with him.
What's more luxurious, breakfast in bed or gossip over champagne?
Any day, breakfast in bed. I
Okay.
don't gossip. I don't like to gossip.
Okay. What is
But I'm
the
discussing stuff like Trump and, uh, you know, discussing. I'm a big, big movie buff. So I love discussing movies
Okay.
over champagne.
What is that one celebrity who calls you for styling tips?
Lots of celebrities. I do style celebrities and I do it confidentially.
Okay.
I style them as a profession. I style
Yeah.
people. I
Okay.
even teach better English. I teach people how to walk, what to say at parties, communication skills, anger management, but it's confidential. So
Okay. A luxury trend that you roll your eyes to.
carrying the latest bags.
Okay.
I would never carry what other people are carrying. I would do exactly what I wanted to, and I prefer no logos.
Okay. If you were given a superpower for a day, how would you use it?
I would use it to hear what people have to say because a lot of people say things to me like, oh my God, you're so lovely, you're so kind, you're so wonderful. I don't know what opinion people have from photographs. I'm actually a very kind and loving person. So I would like to hear, opinions. I'm curious because I don't know what to believe about myself that other people believe about me.
Okay.
Siddhant, from my heart, I'm saying this. I mean,
Okay.
what do they see that they feel when they meet me? Oh my God, you're such a lovely person. What was I supposed to be? Why am I not supposed to be lovely? Can you tell me?
Yeah,
Can you tell me?
I think you're an amazing person. And the way we're chatting, I don't feel like we're chatting for the first time.
Yeah,
So,
but what is one person see in a photograph that they don't expect a nice, kind, happy, well-adjusted person?
but you know what, in that way, but you know what, Nisha, in that way, I've seen a lot of people are misunderstood and misjudged, even if you don't know
But
the
one
person.
I've I've been loyal to my parents, loyal to my husband, loyal to my friends, worked hard all my life. I mean, just because I've appeared on page three and I've appeared in a few movies and I've been a glamorous person, does glamour go against being good? Do I have to wear khadi and chappals? And
Right.
I mean, now even Prada has brought out Kolhapuri
Yeah,
chappals. So,
yes,
so even Kolhapuri is glamorous. So
right,
why is somebody supposed to be unglamorous to be kind? I don't understand it.
right. If you were stranded in an island with a luxury product, what would you choose?
Obviously, I'd choose a big fat screen which has internet. I could
Okay.
see movies and communicate with the rest of the world.
Okay. In today's time, amongst all the recent celebrities, who do you think would fit you the best in playing your biopic?
I think one of the most talented stars and somebody who's very vulnerable, kind, and loving is Monisha Koirala. I also think Sushmita Sen.
Okay. You think Sushmita
Uh,
would play you the best?
I think
Yeah.
Sushmita has a great bandwidth. She has a lot going on inside her.
Okay.
To play a complex character, you have to be a complex character, and by complex I mean with various shades.
Okay.
Life is not black and white.
Right.
There's lots of shades in it.
Right.
So I think both these women have a lot of depth, a lot of experience. They've been through a lot. Monisha's, overcome the big C,
Right.
and her rendition as Malika Jan in Hira Mandi
Right.
deserves an Oscar.
Sure.
She's just amazing, and
Right.
she's an amazing human being also.
Right.
I love her, absolutely love her.
Yeah.
I also find Deepika Padukone a very deep person. She's overcome bipolar. She's
Yeah.
spoken about.
Yeah.
She's, she's a modern woman of substance. I,
Right.
I love the women. They're strong. They have substance. They have depth. They have glamour. And they have different shades to them,
Right.
which I appreciate. Also, Siddhant, I'm a very loyal person. These three people to me um, exemplify loyalty.
Right.
They could be anywhere. They'll cross the room, make sure they meet me, kiss me, hug me. They make loyal friends.
Right.
I won't say Deepika's a friend. She's somebody I know. She's an acquaintance, but she's so respectful and so lovely.
Okay. Your favorite genre of music?
My favorite, I mean, I'm a music buff, so I can't have a favorite. It's everything. It's lounge, it's hip hop, it's disco, it's pop, it's Kishore Kumar, it's Mukesh, it's Nitin Mukesh, who I love and adore.
So it totally
It's
depends on your mood. It depends on your mood, what you're feeling.
no, I all in any mood.
Okay.
I love, I mean, beautiful music. I just love all. I'm open to hearing any music anytime. Only thing is, there's a recent trend of having absolutely loud music, which I personally can't handle because
Right.
uh, it's been proven to cause damage of the brain, and I don't
Right.
want that.
Right.
I can't understand why one can't hear music at decibels that are human.
Yeah, I completely agree with you. And in fact, music is something which also, I always always tell people, even if you're at stress, when I'm at work also, I hear nature sounds, just soothes me down. So I think music therapy also is very, very important. If people are stressed out, it just calms your nerves. So music is also, I agree with you, it's something which I think is loved by everybody. So
Absolutely.
yeah. So thank you, Nisha. That comes to the end of the episode. I'm truly, truly grateful for you to do this candid chat with me. It was so nice to know insights on your journey, and it's truly incredible. I'm sure everyone watching us today, have learned something. Especially coming straight from you. So it
I
means a lot.
also read Lord Jeffrey Archer's book, which has chronicled a little vignette of my life,
Okay.
uh, to understand that part which you touched upon,
Right.
called challenge.
Right.
The start of our show spoke about challenges, and Lord Jeffrey Archer has written in his book, And Thereby Hangs a Tale, a story called Cast Off,
Mhm.
and it's the only story, Siddhant, the only story written by Jeffrey Archer where he's used a real name. So I'm Nisha Jamvwal in his book.
Okay.
And
Wow.
I think your viewers, your fans would really resonate by reading that little story. It's a short story.
Okay. So I'm sure everyone watching also would definitely want to get a hold of that book. So thank you once again, Nisha. It was truly, truly amazing chatting with you, and I hope to see you whenever I'm in the Bay, and we'll connect soon. And yes, again, grateful again once again doing
So
this chat.
much. Is looking forward to seeing your wonderful production with me. And best of luck to all the people watching and enjoying this show.
Thank you.